Tonight, I have for you a grab bag of various books that I have managed to wade or otherwise have gotten through in the past several weeks. Everything just crowded in. I was reading in my truck, reading wherever I could find a quiet spot, as I ran around and did various stuff and things. All very exciting. The first one, however, was just a series about Mrs. Pargeter, the widow of a rather successful businessman, shall we say. Yes, who somehow gathered a whole slew of very loyal compatriots and colleagues, each with his own special skill, who have subsequently gone on to do great things in their field. Very well respected people, gainfully employed, doing well, and each of them appointed to look after the man's wife when he was gone. So whenever she's in a bit of a fix, she has but to call. So she has very few problems. And when I say he was a very successful businessman, he's very successful. So she lives quite well. In any case, it's a very amusing book by Simon Brett. It's a series of 4. And they don't always include a death, but there's usually 1 or 2 running around. But they tell you that things aren't quite always what they seem. Another book tells you 801 things that you need to know. Very tedious sort of book, really. Still, I suppose it could be considered worthwhile. And if you have anything complex to do, or perhaps a project to manage, people to all get to work harmoniously on one project, make sure nobody duplicates or steps on someone else's toes and so on, then you need a checklist. So there's a book about checklists, the importance thereof, and how they work, and how you make them and test them and make them better. It's amazing what you can find books about. And then there's a book about, the unfortunate kids of vast wealth. Oh, dear. Yeah, this is why some of the Vanderbilts aren't really willing to take inherited money, because it seems to have a curse attached to it. No, to be fair, it's not the money. It's the absolutely horrific, poor education the kids get from their parents. Either they're smothered, or they just get everything they want except what they need. They're not going to have any love. They're not giving any education as to what things are actually worth, how to find love, how to have friends, how to live a good life, how to enjoy life. And yet when your parents are falling into drug-filled wrecks, dead 2 days with their skeletal hands still wrapped around the crack pipe. Yeah, that's a good look for a kid to be raised with. You ever stop and think, Bubblocks, before you decide that this is really what you want to spend your life doing? The rich may not be all that much different than you and I, but I'll tell you this, they're a whole fucking lot less sensible than most of us. If you got so much money you don't know what to do with it, give it. Donate it. Do something with it to improve someone else's life. And stop thinking you're just so full of shit because, your parents had money. Because you ain't. They give you this money. Oh, great, I have power coupons. How boring. Because you don't have a fucking idea how to live. And if you don't know how to live, how can you help anybody else do it? Yeah, flippin' weirdo. Oh, look, I have Barbie dolls, and they all have Christian Dior outfits. Oh, please, are you going to be two for the remainder of your days? Really? Might as well just go, shit. Come on, kid. Get out of it. There's St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Why didn't you do something with the money? That's right. Just think of the fucking tax break. Put your $39 million in. Maybe they'll name a wing out of it for you. Name a wing after you. Why not? What do you think he's begun with? Some other rich kids. Hostage to fortune, as it were. Put your money on the line. Do something for the good of humanity. I dare you. My God, people. Yeah, it's only fucking money, but geez, you could do things with it. Things that matter, things of importance, things of greatness. Things to bring you honor instead of a temporary, oh, you broke my heart. Oh, really? Honey, you sure you have one? Oh, God. Mrs. Astor. Well, you tried. Maybe you got there in the end. Hard to say. But you're all going to grow old, and you're all going to go rickety, and you might have beset with Alzheimer's. You don't know. So, use the money for something worthwhile while you got it. And take joy in doing that. Instead of turning yourself into some... still wear diapers and stuff. Come on. It's going to happen to you. I mean, look at the rest of your family. None of them fruitcakes. You got 40 good years, and then... ain't nobody want to know you, and the party has moved on. There you go. So you either go batty, or you settle down and wise up. Sorry. So yeah, you know what I would spend my money on. Oh, you don't have a house? Ah, well, you do now. Need a job? Okie dokie. What can you do? Come on. Get lively. I'll have a tree farm. Learn up what you can about the trees and go out and see about what's going on with it. Keep an eye on that for me. Hug your kids now and again, like real parents. Instead of shoving it off on the poor nanny who wants to put her feet up. Those would have to deal with little Miss Whiny Brat for about 5 minutes. Because yes, I do get attached to the kids too. Everybody gets attached to kids. Come on, face it. Unless you're an absolute monster. Anyway, so, yes. Women of means. Oh, my God. But the major flaw is poor parenting. Sorry. And yes, half the time it's the husband's fault, and the other half the time it's the mom's fault. But then, you know, mama wasn't given an outlet. Mama might get a little odd. And start looking for love in all the wrong places. Oh, I love this lovely Polish count. No, it didn't. What would I do with one of them? Bookends! Yes, I could use it. Bookends. Okay, so other than Miss Pargeter and the checklist fellow and Simon Brett. Oh yes, I really did try to read The Family Upstairs, but oh my God, what a cheat. I mean, come on. Blaming it all on the nut job, the real insane person. Come on, cut it out. At least put your back into making a villain. You want the bad guy to be something. You want the terrible secret to be something other than incest. I mean, really, yeah. Sure, he was schizoid, but, you know. Still, it's a bit of a cheat, you know? It's like picking on the help. Cut it out. Pretty tawdry. It's like having Trump for a president. Honestly. Alright, what else have we got? Really? Oh God, yes. Good Lord. The Frugal Gourmet. How I live on $2 a day. An egg and a hamburger patty. Oh, my life is such a gourmet adventure. Yeah, she can be healthy on that. Yeah. Just fine. But, lordy, lady, how dull and bleak can you get? Not even a smoked haddock in the Parmesan bechamel and Arcot. Darling, how could you not love it? Yes, it costs more than $2 a day, but yeah. Remember, you have all those power coupons. It's just money. $2 a day. I wanted to save it up for something more important to me. A house? No. Travel? Yes. So you ran around and you saw all these places. Does anybody there remember you for anything in particular? Probably not. You're probably just another tourist face in the wind. Meh. The ships passing in the night. Spend a week here. Spend a couple of years there. Oh yes, it was lovely. But, you know. Hey, at least when we lived in England, we gave them the cupboards we put up for them. Hey, you do what you can, you know? And they took my vacuum cleaner anyway. So, yeah, got something out of the deal, right? And then we had, ta-da, another book taking us back in time. The Bygone Earls of Norfolk in the 13th century. Which, as we all know, was the time of King John the Treacherous. I mean, you all are so bloodless. You know, face it. You're all mealy-mouthed. And also terribly, terribly, shy. I don't care how Maggie you are. You ain't got nothing on the blood and guts in this particular family. No. Not a bit of it. Not a bit. You go, oh, no, Trump, please don't call me a horrible nickname. Oh my God, I couldn't stand it. Like me, Trump, like me. Let me kiss your ring. By God, would come up and kick your ass. Yeah. And that's why the king came and, slighted a couple of his castles. But what's a couple of castles between friends, right? Not at all. Hey, it happens. What do you want? It was so long ago. Dear, dear, oh dear. You never traveled anywhere without your army. Oh, I think I'll go shopping. No, you won't. Not without 2 squadrons. Get over here. Come on. That's right. Your wife wanted to go shopping in town. You had to take, the bodyguards with her. You better make damn sure they're loyal. Hey, England used to be a lot livelier. So anyway, after we get done with all of these books, now I'm going to have to go and get in the next bunch. Which ones would I recommend? Well, other than the Bygods, of course, because, with people that shy. And if anybody needs a morality tale, you can read Women of Wealth, Women of Means. And the Simon Brett books about Mrs. Podgetter. That's just for fun. And then if you need more fun, we have Tim Cahill. Hold the Enlightenment. I also was looking into, just gently dipping into, the old Patagonian Express, which is about a train journey by Mr. Filero. Is very French. And let's see. I always did like Miss Seton, if you needed a little laugh. Because she doesn't do anything unusual. Not at all. She's just an old lady, behaving perfectly normal, while completely unaware of how bizarre the situation really is. She's kind of like Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert. They never see what the problem is. They think life is just going on as normal, and reality exists as it, lives in her mind. So she's always very polite, always looking on the good side, always, that's no way to behave, takes her umbrella, pokes people with it, says, behave. No, my good fellow. You don't want to do that. That's not nice. Oh, I'm sorry, did I hurt you? While he's jumping around holding the foot that he has just shot because she whacked his gun with her umbrella. Oh, don't bother me that. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt you? It's called Picture Miss Seaton. It is funny. It is outrageously funny. Nice little old gray-haired lady who does yoga. Inherits a cottage and goes to check it out and see if she can retire from teaching art. Poor thing. It would be nice if she could retire. Ah, well. Anyway, I hope this helps. You never know what you're going to find out there. So grab a few books and give them a whirl. See what you think. Please, stop banning books. Stop whining about how little Joey might get upset by Mara Angelou. God. Oh my goodness. These people are black. I can't possibly read this because I'm such a frail little bit of fluff. Really? Pathetic. Pathetic. Oh, my Christianity isn't strong enough to accept that God makes people. Who they are, how they are. And if you don't like it, go complain to the management. And stop bitching at them. And these guys whining about, oh, I can't be a man. Oh, I have to be conservative because, you know, men are so polite. Are they really? They aren't. They don't respect you. Keep thinking you have to level up to them. Their illustriousness. Oh, yes. Really? I'll get right on that. So thank you for watching. And please do come again.